I have one thing I was expecting to be raised as a risk relates to the way that TfL works with the Metropolitan Police, and I think Assembly members have been having a lot of contact from Met Police, PSCOs who do parking enforcement on the red routes, and currently they're employed by the Met and TfL funded. And now they say they're about to be tupied over into a new private contract. Now, that contract seems to have gone up in cost from 65 million a year, currently paid to the Met, to 85 million a year in TfL's tender to the market. So I can also see there's a paper coming to the Finance Committee tomorrow on your entire special services agreement with MOPAC for roads and transport policing. Now, this obviously relates to Vision Zero, which is why I'm interested in it. It sounds like a big shift in how you're funding additional roads policing and enforcement, and there are big risks in potentially becoming less effective in tackling congestion and tackling road danger. So, Andy, how is TfL handling this risk, and why is TfL now responsible for effectively privatising over 60 long-term jobs in traffic enforcement in London?
So first thing I need to say is we're incredibly supportive of the Met Commissioner and his team's new Met for London, and we've had extensive conversations with them over a number of months around how TfL supports that whilst they support our objectives, particularly around Vision Zero, but also around wider safety and security on the transport network in the same way we do with the British Transport Police and others. I don't have to say I don't recognise those numbers for the red route enforcement contract, so I'll need to take that away. In fact, that's closer to the total amount of money that is paid between TfL and the Met overall. We have reached, I think, a good position with the Met in terms of a number of work streams of what they will dedicate resource to for TfL versus what they will provide as part of their new Met for London normal policing arrangements. As you say, that's I think due to be announced by the Met imminently. We've got a very strong collaborative working relationship with them. They are very focused around the key actions that they want to deliver, which are focused with us around violence against women and girls reduction, around improving safety on the transport network, including helping us support reduction of workplace violence, of course, around wider keeping the city safe. There are specific things that they don't believe, and we have agreed, are not core policing functions anymore, which red route enforcement is one. So it's been agreed that we will take that over through a contracted service. I say the numbers you quote aren't numbers that I recognise, but that is one specific element. So we will be enforcing it. It's a critical item for us to keep the road network moving freely, and obviously any TUPE implications are subject to consultation and discussion between the Met, those colleagues, and the new contract.
I mean, the Met is part of the GLA group, as is TfL, so it seems quite odd that the Met is wanting to withdraw from some of this. And it's not just about red route enforcement, it's also about collision investigation, it's about getting roads open again after...
So they will still be doing all of that. And of course, they also report to the Home Office. They're not 100% GLA group. This is about supporting the Police Commissioner's priority to make sure that police officers are really focusing on the critical and core elements of policing. Red route enforcement, we've agreed, is something that they don't want police staff to be in. They don't think is a good use of police resources. We've agreed that we will take that over through a commercial arrangement. The enforcement will still happen because we still want to keep the roads working. The Met Police will still absolutely be undertaking full collision investigation, road safety requirements. Nothing changes in that aspect.
And normally, TfL would directly employ people, because this isn't temporary work, it's work that's going to go on into the future, this red route enforcement. So why isn't TfL directly employing those people who are being tupied over from the Met, and why are they going into a private arrangement?
Because we decided its best value for money is to use a specialist contractor who will undertake that work, do it elsewhere in the country, and they're best placed to do that. So that's the decision that's been taken.
Okay, I think the people who've been contacting Assembly members are concerned that they're going from employment in the public sector and then finding themselves taken out into the private sector, and are not at all happy about that. But I'm sure you'll be hearing an awful lot more from them.
Well, as I say, that's subject to 2P consultation that I'm not directly involved with. So.
Okay, thank you.